African news update on top accolade news. The headlines: Niger's military leader sworn in as president. South Sudan's first vice president under house arrest. President Ngangwa shuffles military leadership. China moves to safeguard business interests in DRC. In politics, Niger's military leader sworn in as president. Abdourahamane Tchiani, leader of the Niger's military junta, was officially sworn in as the country's president on Wednesday, marking the start of a 5-year transitional period outlined in a new charter that replaces the constitution. Tchiani, who led the coup ousting a democratically elected government in June 2023, also received a promotion to Army General, consolidating his power. This move effectively dismisses efforts by ECOWAS, the regional bloc, to restore democratic governance and follows a proposal for a 3-year transition, which was rejected by the bloc. The junta has faced criticism for curtailing civil liberties and struggling to combat escalating jihadi violence. As Niger joins Mali and Burkina Faso in withdrawing from ECOWAS, the junta's extended rule highlights growing concerns over military-led governments in West Africa. Still in politics, South Sudan's first vice president under house arrest. South Sudan's first vice president, Riek Machar, has been placed under house arrest, following an armed raid by top security officials, including the defense minister, who entered his residence in the capital, Juba, late Wednesday night. Machar, a longtime rival of President Salva Kiir, was detained alongside his wife, Interior Minister Angelina Teny. The SPLM-IO party condemned the move, calling it a violation of the Constitution and the 2018 peace agreement. The United Nations has raised alarm over the escalating tension, warning that South Sudan is on the brink of returning to civil war. Diplomatic missions, including those from the UK and US, have scaled down their presence, urging citizens to leave the country. The situation has also sparked renewed clashes in the northern town of Nasir, deepening the crisis in the oil-rich Upper Nile state. Moving on in politics, President Ngangwa shuffles military leadership. Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa has moved to solidify his hold on power by dismissing a senior general feeling concerns of a potential coup by former allies. The removal of the army's second-in-command follows similar reshuffles in the military, police, and intelligence services, as Mnangagwa seeks to curb dissent within his ruling ZANU-PF party. Analysts suggest Mnangagwa is bolstering his position amid growing discontent, particularly from veterans of Zimbabwe's liberation war, who have called for protests to force him out. These war veterans, who remain influential in the country's politics, are backing Vice President Constantino Chiwenga as possible successor. Mnangagwa denies accusation of plotting to extend his rule beyond 2028, but the political turbulence highlights deepening divisions within the country. Shifting focus to economy, China moves to safeguard business interests in DRC. China's response to the ongoing conflict in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo marks a significant shift from its long-standing policy of neutrality in African disputes. Historically, Beijing has avoided taking sides in African conflict to safeguard its vast commercial interests across the continent. However, in recent weeks, China has openly criticized Rwanda for its alleged support of the M23 rebels in DRC, a departure from its usual diplomatic stance. The shift follows mounting evidence from United Nations reports linking Rwanda to the rebel group, which control key mineral-rich territories in eastern DRC. China's interest in DRC's vast mineral resources, including coltan and cobalt, crucial for global electronics and battery industries, are a driving factor behind this change in rhetoric. While China maintains its deep economic ties with both the DRC and Rwanda, its latest comments indicate an increased focus on securing the stability of its investments in the region. You are watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. In international relations, Libya and France strengthen ties. Libya's acting foreign minister met with the French ambassador to Libya to discuss strengthening bilateral ties between the two nations. The meeting centered on enhancing political, economic and security cooperation. Both officials highlighted the importance of their partnership in promoting stability in Libya and exchanged views on regional development, including the ongoing situation in Gaza. They also reviewed preparation for the upcoming Libya-France Economic Forum, scheduled for April, aimed at boosting economic collaboration between the two countries. Moving to conflicts. Sudanese army retakes Khartoum airport in fight against RSF. The Sudanese army has recaptured Khartoum's airport and surrounding areas, marking a significant gain in its ongoing war against the Rapid Support Forces. Military sources confirmed the army's control of the RSF main base in central Sudan and its last stronghold in the capital. The military's recent offensive follows the recapture of the presidential palace and signals a shift in the two-year conflict, which has caused a devastating humanitarian crisis. In entertainment, Zimbabwean musician Trevor Dongo arrested. Popular musician Trevor Dongo has been arrested by police at Harare's Central Police Station, facing charges of malicious damage of property. The charges stem from a fire that completely destroyed his rented apartment in Harare, with the landlord filing the complaint. Dongo, accompanied by his lawyer, signed a warn and caution statement before being released. The investigation is ongoing as authorities work to determine the cause of the fire. Now in sports. South Africa faces potential sanction in World Cup qualifier. South Africa's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying win over Lesotho is under scrutiny after midfielder Teboho Mokoena was fielded despite being ineligible due to a one-match ban for accumulating yellow cards earlier in the campaign. Mokoena played in the 2-0 victory in Polokwane, which has now led Lesotho to file a formal query with FIFA. Lesotho Football Association Secretary General hopes FIFA will uphold its regulation, potentially awarding them the points, though he emphasized that there is no malice in the request. The South African Football Association has declined to comment, and the national coach confirmed that the issue will be resolved in the coming week. That concludes our African news updates for today. Stay tuned for more African news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Abdourahamane Tchiani. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.